Something. I want you to think for a minute. Is this fair? Is this fair? It's about my choice of becoming a teacher. What's so funny? No. Tell me. What's your injected humor in this? Tell me if this is fair. If I were to decide, do any of you want to be a teacher? No. Why not?
Because I prefer to work with computers.
Okay. Why do you think being a teacher sucks? I don't think so.
Because computers don't argue.
Because you can see it.
There's a game like the last boss.
No, it's interesting.
No.
Tell me, what about a teacher's job sucks?
Error.
You gotta stand right there for like. You have good pay.
I do like it.
And kids disrespect each other, disrespectful, I guess.
It's very
Yeah, but that's the ideal. Maybe we can change society and make a difference. What's that, Matt? Well, that's why I decided not to teach elementary school.
No, even in like high school.
Yeah.
You got a little shit. Sorry for my language.
Don't worry about it. I understand. The very first day I was observing at Keene High School. Do you know what Keene is, huh?
Yeah.
Just around the corner. I was in there observing a class on economics. It was chaos. I mean, these kids, there were 2 teachers plus 3 special education teachers. So we had 5 teachers and about 15 students, and it was chaos. I mean, these people were throwing things, the girls were screaming. I thought, my God, I want to do this. And the one girl in the class, the one student who was very well behaved, turned to me and said, if you want to teach in high school, this is what you're going to get. Are you sure you want to do this? I said, no, I am. No, but let me tell you something. I know you're not.
Don't let him in, he's late.
He is late.
You should open the door and let the
Pass?
No.
Where were you?
Friend locked my stuff in her locker.
If I wanted to become an elementary school teacher as a white male, I'm almost guaranteed a job in America. Just about guaranteed. Nope, a white male teacher. If I want to teach elementary school, I can walk into almost any school district and they'll hire me right away. Because there are so few. Do you have white male elementary teachers? I shouldn't say white male. Do you have men?
I have one.
I'd like 2.
I've never had one. There was one. There was 2 at Green Acres.
Okay, but it's quite rare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do you think they want more men to teach elementary school?
Is there more strict?
Rural power.
I mean, I don't know the answer to this question, but they certainly want men. They want it to be 50-50. So if I am less qualified than a female,
I think it's for the sake of saying that they're not biased.
but is that fair? So, do you have any idea what the job situation is like for social studies teachers in America right now? Do you think it's good or bad?
Decent.
For social studies?
Social studies.
I don't know.
I see a lot of
I wasn't listening.
macking on the men teachers. Like Mr. What's his name? Mr. Seaman. He's talking to some lady.
Okay. The job situation for social studies teachers, especially in New Hampshire, is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I think there's something like 8 people for every 1 job. So in other words, I'm choosing a career field that's like, I'm kind of screwed, really. But I don't know. To me, let me give you some advice. I think it's very dangerous. I'm not going to go teach elementary school just because it means I can get a job. I'm going to be unhappy doing it. I'm not sure if I could handle 5- and 6-year-olds screaming at me all day.
And pooping.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, crapping themselves. Change diapers, I think. That's babysitting. So please, I hope nobody in here does the same. Don't go.
Don't stay up.
Anyway,
No.
what does that got to do with what we're doing today?
We're talking about children and how they should learn their place.
Probably. Sorry, did Miss Agile say she came here? She should be here in a minute. All right, class. Can you take one?
Yep.
Can you pass it along? Please?
Yep.
Take one, please, and
I got people. People.
go along the back way here. I got these good.
Arguments for race-based
Who's not here today?
It's alright.
Why are you looking at me?
We got an extra.
Oh, great. I'll say that for,
I'm
for
recording.
Oh, the arguments for race-based activities.
There you go.
Race-based
This is fun.
I like it.
What is this? Oh, teacher.
I could have, you know what, and I should have. The second piece of paper that starts with background information class, all of you have different sheets, and I'll explain why in a minute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go.
Oh, you're trying to show multiple examples of affirmative action.
Sort of, yes. You are all going to work in groups in a minute, actually.
Woo!
Right, guys.
Fun.
Can we start with the sheet, please, that says background information? Can everyone look at that?
Which one? Oh, got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
This sheet, like I said, there are 3 versions of this. In a minute, you'll be working in groups. Can I have a volunteer to read that paragraph, please? Otherwise, I'm going to choose probably Isaiah, so please.
Bridget will.
Did I hear it?
What?
Bridget will? Great, go.
For the past half century, one of the primary tools for addressing racial, ethnic, and gender inequality has been affirmative action policies. First used in the early 1960s, the term affirmative action now refers to a complex set of policies created by different branches of the state and local government intended to improve opportunities for minorities and women, giving them preferences and admissions to higher education, government and private sector employment, and government contracts. I didn't understand that.
That's okay. It's fine. Some of us didn't understand that. What does that mean, in other words? What is affirmative action? What is affirmative action, right?
Laws that have been put into place to get rid of, like, racial, preference and gender preference.
Right. So, for example, this is something that could affect you in a few years when you're applying to university, for example. And at the end of class, if we've got a few minutes, I know you're all dying to hear my story, I will tell you that we're looking at these arguments for affirmative action, race-based, against race-based affirmative action, and for class-based. And I will tell you how I was a great beneficiary of class-based affirmative action, how it benefited me, and it could benefit you. We use this to our advantage. Affirmative action, government policies, or some kind of policy to promote minorities, and usually females. The idea is to sort of, what they say, level out the playing field, right? Do you remember this word quota?
A number that needs to be reached.
A set number, right? So we might have a quota. University might say, okay, we're going to have 100 spots for women, 200 spots for African Americans, 300 for Hispanics, etc. I'm going to keep this anonymous. I'm going to get a piece of paper.
Okay, this is very boring. Say bye. What? I'm not doing anything. Yeah, she got 2. That's
Oh, it's not fair.
yeah, no, it's not fair.
All you've got to do on this